In a previous lesson, we created a file called students.php that allowed us to view the students in a function called viewStudents. But that's not very useful because that's not the only thing we're going to want to look at. So we're going to take that function viewStudents and we're going to cut it right out of that students.php file. So it'll be gone, but we still need it or something like it. I'm going to paste that into a separate file, at the moment unnamed, and I want to put that file inside the public HTML at the same level as the 160 folder where we're putting stuff. I'm going to create a folder called extra, and I want to put stuff in that extra folder. So I'm going to give that file a name. Let me just explain. The name is going to be functions.php, and it's going to be in a folder called extra, which, like the 160 folder, is beneath the public_HTML. So when I'm in the students page and I want to access the functions page, I need to put a // to go up one level, then into extra, and then functions. So I'm going to give this file a name of functions.php and save it. Now, it's still the viewStudents function, and I want to change that. I'm going to begin by calling it the view3fields function, because this current one has fname, hometown, and major as the 3 fields. And when I bind the result, I bound it to fname, hometown, and major. Those aren't useful if I'm going to change this to another table. So I changed this to be field 1, field 2, and field 3 in the bind result. And down below, when I'm echoing out the data, I call it $field 1, $field 2, and $field 3 right in there. So it doesn't really matter what it's called. But what I need then is the table name and the field 1, field 2, and field 3. I've given them slightly different names, just F1, F2, and F3 right there as parameters that need to be added in when I call the view3fields function. And you'll see how that changes right here. I select $F1, $F2, $F3 from $T. So it gives me the flexibility. If I want 3 fields from one table, this will work. You'll also notice in my table header, I changed the names to whatever F1, F2, and F3 are. Now I've got to, of course, upload that file. The whole folder, the whole extra folder I've got to upload. It's at the same level as the 160 folder, both of them inside public_HTML. And then back to my students page, I need to call that. So there's the // before extra, before functions.php. I'm just including that page. And then instead of viewStudents, it's going to view 3 fields, $con, I still need the connection, table name students, fname, hometown, and major. That allows me to view 3 fields from any table with this function. So I upload students again because I've made changes there. And now when I view it, I see I have the fname, hometown, and major fields as the header and all the data.